The 2026 Dodge Charger EV is not just another electric car entering the market. It represents a turning point for one of America's most iconic muscle car nameplates. For decades, the Charger stood for loud V8 engines, smoky burnouts, and unapologetic horsepower. Now, Dodge is rewriting that legacy with an all-electric platform that promises to keep the muscle car spirit alive while embracing the future. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the 2026 Dodge Charger EV, covering its exterior design, interior features, performance specs, and pricing to see whether this electric muscle car truly lives up to the badge. From the moment you see it, the Charger EV looks aggressive, planted, and unmistakably Dodge. The designers didn't try to make it look like a soft, futuristic electric sedan. Instead, they leaned heavily into classic muscle car proportions. The wide stance immediately stands out, along with a long hood, a fastback roofline, and a bold front fascia that commands attention. At the front, you'll notice a modern interpretation of Dodge's signature crosshair styling, now reimagined with sleek LED lighting elements that stretch across the nose. The illuminated Fratzog badge, a retro logo revived for Dodge's electric era, glows proudly in the center, signaling that this is not just another EV but a new chapter in muscle car history. The aerodynamic details are carefully integrated without compromising the aggressive look. The front splitter, sculpted side skirts, and muscular rear haunches give it a performance-focused appearance. Around back, a full-width LED taillight bar pays homage to classic Chargers while adding a futuristic touch. The rear diffuser isn't just for show either, it helps manage airflow and stability at higher speeds. Depending on the trim, you'll find large performance wheels ranging from 20 to 22 inches, wrapped in wide, sticky tires that reinforce its performance intentions. Even though it's electric, Dodge has ensured the Charger EV doesn't lose its intimidating street presence. One of the most talked about exterior features is the patent-pending Fratzonic chambered exhaust system. While it's not a traditional exhaust, Dodge engineered a sound system that produces a loud, aggressive tone designed to mimic the roar of a V8. It's not just artificial noise pumped through speakers, it's a dedicated acoustic system integrated into the vehicle. This gives the Charger EV a distinct personality, something many electric vehicles lack. It's Dodge's way of preserving the emotional aspect of driving a muscle car. Step inside the 2026 Charger EV and you'll find a cabin that blends modern technology with driver-focused design. The interior feels sporty yet premium, with a cockpit layout that wraps around the driver. The dashboard features a large digital instrument cluster that can be customized to show performance data, navigation, and essential driving information. At the center sits a wide infotainment touchscreen powered by the latest Uconnect system, offering crisp graphics, fast response times, and seamless smartphone integration with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The steering wheel has a flat-bottom design, adding to the sporty feel, and it includes performance-oriented controls like drive mode selectors and paddle shifters for regenerative braking adjustments. Yes, even though it's electric, Dodge gives drivers the ability to fine-tune the regenerative braking levels to simulate different driving experiences. The seats are supportive and heavily bolstered, especially in higher trims, where you can opt for performance seats wrapped in leather and suede with contrast stitching. Heated and ventilated front seats come standard on mid and upper trims, while a heated steering wheel ensures comfort during colder months. Rear seat space is surprisingly practical for a muscle car. The Charger EV's new electric platform allows for a flatter floor, giving rear passengers more legroom than previous gas-powered Chargers. Headroom remains respectable thanks to the clever roof design. Cargo space is also improved, with a traditional trunk in the rear and, in some configurations, a small front trunk or frunk for additional storage. This added practicality makes the Charger EV more versatile than ever before. Technology plays a big role in this new generation. The infotainment system supports over-the-air updates, ensuring the car can receive new features and improvements without visiting a dealership. A premium sound system, likely from a brand such as Alpine or Harman Kardon depending on the trim, delivers powerful, immersive audio. Multiple USB-C ports, wireless charging, and a customizable ambient lighting system round out the high-tech feel. Advanced driver assistance features come standard, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and automatic emergency braking. Higher trims add enhanced highway driving assistance and a 360-degree camera system for easier maneuvering. Now let's talk about performance, because this is where the 2026 Dodge Charger EV truly aims to redefine expectations. Built on Stellantis Saint Large platform, the Charger EV offers multiple power levels. The base models are expected to deliver impressive horsepower figures that already surpass many traditional V8 engines. Step up to the high-performance variants, and you're looking at power outputs that can exceed 600 horsepower, with even higher numbers possible in future performance trims. Thanks to instant electric torque, acceleration is brutal. Dodge claims some versions of the Charger EV can sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in the low 3-second range. That puts it squarely in competition with some of the quickest performance sedans on the market. The dual-motor all-wheel drive system ensures maximum traction off the line, while advanced torque vectoring helps maintain stability and control during aggressive cornering. Battery capacity is expected to support competitive range figures, likely exceeding 300 miles on a full charge depending on configuration and driving style. Fast charging capability allows the Charger EV to recharge from 20 to 80% in under 30 minutes when connected to a high-speed DC fast charger. This makes it practical for both daily commuting and longer road trips. Regenerative braking not only helps extend range but also enhances driving engagement when adjusted through the steering wheel paddles. Driving dynamics have been carefully engineered to maintain the muscle car feel. The low-mounted battery pack lowers the center of gravity, improving handling and reducing body roll. Adaptive suspension systems in higher trims allow drivers to switch between comfortable cruising and firm, track-ready settings. Multiple drive modes, including sport, track, and customizable performance profiles, let drivers tailor throttle response, steering weight, suspension stiffness, and even the artificial exhaust sound level. When it comes to pricing, the 2026 Dodge Charger EV is expected to start at a competitive point for the segment. Base models are projected to begin somewhere in the mid-$50,000 range, making it accessible compared to some high-end electric performance vehicles. As you move up to higher trims with more power, upgraded interiors, and advanced tech features, prices can climb into the $60,000 and even $70,000 range. Fully loaded performance versions may approach or exceed $80,000 depending on options and packages. While that might sound steep compared to older gas-powered Chargers, it's important to consider the level of technology, performance, and innovation packed into this new electric model. Additionally, potential federal or state incentives for electric vehicles could help offset the initial purchase cost depending on where you live. Lower maintenance requirements and reduced fuel costs compared to traditional gasoline engines also contribute to long-term savings. The 2026 Dodge Charger EV represents more than just a new model, it signals a bold commitment from Dodge to electrification without abandoning its core identity. Instead of creating a quiet, understated EV, Dodge built a loud, aggressive, and unapologetically powerful electric muscle car. It blends heritage-inspired design cues with cutting-edge technology and electrified performance, aiming to satisfy longtime enthusiasts while attracting a new generation of drivers. For fans worried that the muscle car era is over, the Charger EV sends a clear message that performance is evolving, not disappearing. It may not rumble with a traditional V8, but it delivers neck-snapping acceleration, head-turning design, and a driving experience engineered to stir emotion. Whether you're drawn in by the futuristic interior, the bold exterior styling, or the jaw-dropping performance numbers, the 2026 Dodge Charger EV proves that the spirit of American muscle is alive and electrified.